Hi everybody, it's Jen and I am back with another treat that I've made for my charity. This is a Mr. Goodbar in here. I bought a variety pack of Hershey's brand candies and nostalgic wrappers. Oops, wait a minute. Oof. And see, this is the old school, the way it used to look a long time ago. And then they have Hershey's with almonds in the old school, which I just love this wrapper. I love that wrapper. And then they have, here's another one that I love. This Hershey's milk chocolate in this wrapper. And they also have, oof, I dropped it, sorry. A Reese cup in an old school wrapper. So those are the ones that I got. They were a little bit cheaper than the newer style. Why, I don't know, but they were. And I'm all about saving money. So anyway, this is what it looks like finished. I don't make these super fancy because people are just going to rip them open and eat them, and you know, really, that's what it's all about anyway. So this is a Goodbar, and it has a belly band on it. And to make this, you will need some glimmer mist of your choice in whatever color you're using. Some runner adhesive. More Grace than I have. Some sort of color. I used Rose Red by Stampin' Up. I used a Stampin' Wheel. This one is very vintage and it's my favorite one. And it's a jumbo roller. You will need a ticket corner punch. This one is also by Stampin' Up. You will need a handy dandy crimper. This one is by Fiskars. You will need an embossing stylus of some sort, or bone folder will work as well. But I'll show you why I used a stylus. A couple reasons why I used a stylus. One, I seem to have lost my bone folder. And that goes to the Martha Stewart board. You also need a bone folder though. A pencil. Some sort of paper trimmer. And some sort of scoring device. Okay, so now that we have all that, I can get rid of all this stuff. Well, before I do, I just want to show you. I don't know if you could see it on here or not. When I'm doing mass quantities of things, I just mark right here in pencil. This is what you need the pencil for. I just mark in pencil where I'm going to cut. So, like you'll see twos, that's the second cut. So the dots are 1, the twos are 2, and then, you know, that just erases right off of there and you could go on. But it's easier because if you suffer from CRS like I do, or get interrupted 10 million times, it's just handy to have that already written so you don't have to go back and look 10 million times. Oh, shoot. I'm just breaking everything over here. So, anyway, my template was another one that I made during the playoff game where the Steelers won. Hey! And I used some Recollections cardstock oh gosh, I don't even know what the collection was called at this point. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Butterfly wings was what I used. And it has all these nifty colors in it. Pinks and greens and purples and, you know, whatever. So that's what I used. So this piece itself, the initial wrapper piece, measures 7.5 inches widthwise and 5.5 inches depthwise. And then it is scored at 1 3/8, 1 5/8, 3 3/4, and 4. Okay, then what I did with that is after I got it cut the first time, the 7.5 by 5.5, then I used my roller on the flip side. And or whatever side you want to use. And then I scored it, and then I folded it. Now, here's the tricky part. In this fold, where you've scored it. All right, see this fold right here? This little 1/4 inch right here? You want to flip this over to your printed side and weaken the fibers in the middle. And that will be able to create this fold right here, so that this will close neatly and flat. If you don't do that, you're going to have some squishy, something squirting out of the side, or, you know, it won't be a clean look. So you do that on all 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, on both sides of the paper. Then once you do that, and you get everything folded, you just turn this back, you turn it back over to your unprinted side and pinch it so that the fold goes in, like towards you. And then that, when you go to fold it up, it'll be right. Okay, then the belly band measures 6 by 3, and it's scored at 1 1/2, 1 3/4, 4, and 4 1/4. And then that is this piece here that goes around. Sorry. So this is the piece, the first piece. This is your belly band. All those scores, and then you just fold that up. Okay. Then your layering piece, which is the white piece behind here, is whatever color you want it to be. And that's 2 by 3. And then I ticket corner punched it. And then the second layer, which was this, was a Brenda Walton K & Company, some sort of sheet of these things. And I cut it all up, and now I don't remember what it was. But I do remember that. So then you just, you know, sponge the edges of this and of your belly band and of this. And I did this in a different color. I actually used Victorian Velvet on here, which not on this particular one, but here, I'll just show you this one. On this one, you know, I used Victorian Velvet here, and then I used the rose red here and here. So it just gave it a little bit of a different look. So then you put on this side, you put sticky strip all the way down one side and all the way across the folds on this side. And the reason you do that is because once you fold this up, once you put your candy in there, I wish I had more arms. I do. Once you put your candy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, girls, because it really does take 2 hands, and I don't have this on a tripod. And apparently I'm not smarter than the sticky strip. So anyway, so you go ahead and peel all of this off first. Goodness gracious. I tried to think this out pretty well, but I missed the boat apparently. Try not to take forever on it. So you put that in, and then you make this real tight here. And then you pull this side over and make it equally as tight, but you try to get it to match the ends up. See how I missed that there because I'm doing it one-handed? You really need 2 hands. All right, so then, like I told you about weakening those fibers, if you don't weaken the fibers, this is what's going to happen. You're going to try to pinch it, and it's a pain in the butt is what it is. And you won't get that long crease in there like you want. So, anyway, that's why you weaken the fibers, because it'll give you, and then see how this is crooked? It's all twisted up. Where'd it go? So that definitely isn't going to be a neat fold. But anyway, so you get the idea. And then on the belly band, you take sticky strip or runner tape, either one, and put it on this side and on the outside here. And that just kind of double ensures it before you pop it on there. Now, at this point, after I did this part, and I got it to this point, well, I got it flat here, then I ran it through the crimper on both ends. Then I glimmer misted it. Just the top. I didn't go all out all over the place. And then I just glimmer misted this piece too. Then you pop this all together. You take your layering piece that you have here. And you know, you put this piece on it, obviously, but I just happen to have one sitting here. And you put your runner tape on the bottom, and you put it on, center it, and stick it on there, and voila, you're done. So you just put it on there. But I really like this one. It was cute. It says Ever Faithful. It's got a little Scotty dog on it. And then I took some stickles. I forgot to tell you stickles. I just took some stickles and did a highlight on each one of these deals. You know, this one happened to be the scarf. This was a heart here. And this one reminded me of Bridget, so I had to have it here because she's a little owl girl. So that is this treat. Where's the finished one? Oh, I have it like, it's in my hand. Hello. So this is the finished one of these. And I have 3 more candies to go until I'm complete. And it's taking longer than I had anticipated it taking. But this is what I've got. I've got all those to go. And I've got a whole box of those to go. And this is what I have done. So I've got my work cut out for me because I only have a few more days till I can get them out there and get them sold. And if I don't, you know, St. Patrick's Day is next, and you know, we'll go from there. I can't get all excited about it. I can only do what I can do. So anyway, ladies, thanks for watching. I hope this helps you if you need a little treat for your kids' class or teachers or whatever it is. I hope that this helped you. And it will be useful to you in some way. Thanks and have a great day. Hugs and squishes.